Are you going to say hello first?
No, you can say hello for a change.
Well, hello. Thank you if you are a returner. Welcome if you're not. Fasten your breeches and see what the next 10 minutes beholds.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's open with a joke.
Well, do the rest of it.
What rest of it?
Yeah. Welcome to Flossmas Number 11.
Ah, yeah, that bit. Okay, cool.
He's David. I'm Mad Morty.
That's Morty, yeah.
And the channel is Mad Morty.
I'm going to prompt for a name change.
Are you?
Yeah.
It would be Baz or something.
I don't know.
Or the Brom.
The Brom.
Morty and the Brom.
Morty and the Brom.
You're going to silence your phone because that's going to do that all the way through thanks to a certain group of ladies.
You're going to have to explain that now to the general public about I have a wife and a group of stitching friends.
It's a sal being organised.
It's a sal being organised. Yes, which I'm quite excited about because the last sal I joined was a complete disaster. But that's a story for another time. But where did we get? 11?
Number 11.
Number 11. And today's joke is, what did the stamp say to the Christmas card?
I don't know. What did the stamp say to the Christmas card?
Stick with me and we'll go places.
It's as good as mine.
That's hairy though. That was really old.
That's so old.
That's old. He's got...
Moses told it.
Penny farthing was on the envelope.
Penny black. It would be a penny
Oh, it would have been penny farthing, would it?
Penny farthing might have been on the Christmas card.
Indeed. Anyhow, any stitching to do, Morty? What's the cat up to? What's he eyed up then?
I don't know. I'm just hoping he's not about to do something he shouldn't. But he's... Marley. Hey, leave the tree alone. Yes, as you know, last night, there's no hangover. The party was a virtual one, which means so was the alcohol.
There was some alcohol involved.
Yeah, I know. But
I threw a snowball at you.
You did throw a snowball at me, but then you didn't make me any more. I was busy stitching. I could have got up and made my own.
I got tired.
You did. You went to bed.
I did.
You were lightweight.
Yeah.
Mind you had been up since midnight the night before, so...
A bit before
so
that.
anyway, so I did do stitching. I did quite a bit of stitching actually during the... you'll struggle to see where I've done it, but...
Isn't it the 2 lines of red?
There's 2 lines of red at the top, yeah, and I filled in quite a lot of bits, so you can actually tell that it's a reindeer.
Indeed,
now.
indeed.
So
yes.
I've got a bit more of the stitching to do, and then we'll be on to the...
He is a very elegant Santa, isn't he?
The Lapland Santa.
Yeah, very elegant.
Yeah. So, and then I'll be on to the beading. So hopefully he'll be done in time for Christmas. But that's all I managed to get done. I haven't managed to do anything on the advent calendar, but I have printed off all the patterns and we'll be transferring them to the sulky SFS. I'm not saying it again. The sulky SFS, so I can actually stitch them and get them stitched this week and up to date.
Oh, the Christmas tree.
The Christmas tree, yes. Advent from Stitchdoodles.
What I like about them is they are very traditional.
Yeah, it's quite a traditional looking thing and it is looking nice.
I agree.
To me,
yeah.
You know,
I think you're very brave to take on something that isn't just cross stitches.
Well, it's not difficult.
Says you.
It's just stabbing in different orders. Yes. You've got to play to something interesting there.
So I have a play. Earlier on in this process, was it 9 or 8?
When were you here when we ate mince pies? Was
8.
it last Sunday? Or
no,
was
Wednesday.
It was Wednesday when you
We troughed a mince pie, didn't we? We thought while we were out, Morty and I,
we talked about in the frost tube the fact that you could get mini mince pies because someone said, is that a mini one? And I was like, no, that's a standard one. So first of all, we thought we'd show you the difference. So this is a standard mince pie.
And this is a mini.
It's about, if I show you mine next to my mouth, no, don't, still got the case on it.
That would be okay.
So that shows you how big it is next to my face. I can't get a whole one in my mouth.
Or there's a challenge.
That's what I was good job you already said there's a challenge. So if you do that with yours, people can see little diddy one. So you usually get 6 of these in a packet or 12 of those.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can get 12 of these in a packet. That's just a bit too much.
Obviously, personally, the mini ones, if you like, the ratio of mincemeat to pastry changes with the big ones.
Yeah.
And so it's a personal preference.
We're going to cut all these in half in a minute.
Yeah.
And what was this one?
That's the Florentine. So obviously the Florentine, the traditional Florentine with fruit and stuff on.
Yeah.
They basically replaced the fruit and it got mincemeat in it with other fruits and berries and things.
Yes.
It's
So
an
that's
open
that
top one. Now, can we use this to explain something?
Yeah.
Morti's favourite mince pie is you take a mince pie on the bottom.
One of these.
And instead of putting a top on like this, you replace the top with
so instead of
icing
this,
sugar.
Well, not just icing sugar. You actually mix up some royal icing and pour it on, and it sets.
No, royal icing. Sorry, you mix up icing and you put icing on top, white icing.
Yeah.
And it's called a royal.
So it's either called a royale or a queen's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that one.
And then what we found, we're very lucky to have the German
Lidl's.
shop, Lidl's and Aldi by us, and they do a festive tart. Lattice top.
It's speculoos, isn't it?
The speculoos. Yeah, the speculoos.
Well, wait a minute, because stroopwafel is spelled with double O, so it's not an U, it's an O. So
Speculoo.
I'm still waiting for Jacob to tell us how to pronounce that town. So
Yeah,
maybe
Waddingsveen.
when I
Waddingsveen.
Waddingsveen or whatever it is, but when he did his
Can I just finish this?
it's about that.
Oh, okay.
It's about that. He said speculars,
Speculars.
but there's no A's, so I don't know.
So anyhow, a mince tart with the bottom, and then across the top, instead of putting a pastry top, you lattice the top, and then it's almonds sprinkled upon it.
So we haven't tried that one.
Haven't tried it. We will, of course.
Not right this minute. Now I'm going to cut this, but it doesn't mean to say you get to eat it.
Oh no, it does. I'm sorry.
No, I mean not right now.
Oh, okay. Afterwards. That's some pastry on that one.
It is. It's good quality pastry. So we talked about them. You didn't actually get to see what the inside properly looked like last time.
This is a poor one.
It's not very full, I must admit.
A good mince pie. So it's in
a
there.
good mince pie should be full, but there's a lot of air in there. Molly, Molly, can you leave the tripod alone? Thank you. Yeah. So it's.
And it looks very juice heavy and not berries heavy. So
we call it mincemeat, but there's no meat in it.
No.
So there you go. So there you go.
That's the mince pie story.
And some of them have marzipan on top, don't they?
Yes, that would be very nice. If you go anywhere near those, you're going to be turned into a glove.
The cat left. Nicely done. Yes, so there you go. Hopefully that answers the question.
But, you know, I think it's great that international boundaries can be broken by the sharing of stuff that's in different places.
Yeah, once upon a time, you bought one type of mince pie and one
You
type
did.
only.
Yes. In fact, didn't really have bought mince pies until I was an adult back in this country. Over in Germany, Mother made all our own.
But they're probably less likely to get all the ingredients.
Hmm.
So you make your own mincemeat. But we've got mincemeat in the cupboard, so we're going to make some for next
Oh, we are going to
weekend,
make some. There's
and
nothing like homemade ones.
There will be some royal iced ones.
There will be some rolled ice ones. Queen's ones. For the Queen.
Royale, whatever it is.
Cool. Would you like a bag?
Look, we talked about this.
Anyway.
Go on then.
Number 11.
11.
Ons.
Not that I can smell anything at the moment.
Can you normally?
No.
No.
Yes, the cold is doing nicely. Oh. Oh, they're nice.
That's what I thought. That's the noise I made.
Gosh. Because this... Would you like to see what it is?
That is part of the game, isn't it?
Yes. So it's an ink pad for stamping
Yes.
and doing pretty stamping things.
Obviously, we talked yesterday, I think, or we talked previously about you're not just a stitcher. You are...
That probably wasn't the right thing to do, but at least it's taking his attention off the Christmas tree.
decoration,
The
which has
cat
just
was
been put
starting
up.
to sniff the... That's it, off you go. Go and play with the snotty tissue. There he is. Right.
Give the cat your cold.
He does rather like tissues and stuff.
Crazy,
He
isn't it?
shreds them.
He kills them.
As long as he doesn't choke
Tissue
on
must
it.
die.
Make sure he doesn't choke on it.
So where were we?
Where were we?
Talking
Yes.
about vertical. So yeah,
Ink
Morti
pad.
does more than stitching. I'm sure all of you out there who are stitchers dabble in other things. Certainly there were some knitters out there and some crocheters that do.
Lots of things cross over.
Indeed.
Like card making, you can make cards that are stitched, but then you can decorate the edges. So yes, and I've got lots and lots of ink pads, but I'm willing to bet you that some of my ink pads
Are dried out.
are either dried out or the foam has perished and started to disintegrate. I know a couple are like it, but then I've had them over 20 years, so...
Morti won't say this herself. She's rather good at stamping stuff. Creates some very lovely things.
I'm only the same as other people, thank you. That is very kind of you to say so, but I don't think I'm anything special.
I'm not biased, of course.
If I was that special, I'd be doing a stamping channel.
Why aren't you?
Stitching one. I don't know. Because I don't do it very often these days.
Anyhow, that's it. We done the bag, done the joke.
Yep. Done
Thank
the
you
pies.
for your comments, people.
And the stitching.
You take the time to watch our video and then give us some comments. Love that a lot.
I don't think we had any more questions.
I don't think so.
No.
Did we pose
If I
any?
check your phone.
Please do.
Let me check. We'll just hold a moment. Just hold a moment. I will chop that bit out anyway. So where has it gone?
Here's more YouTube. Up there.
Entertainment. I don't think there's any questions that are...
There was a thing about being in Munster.
There was.
Mm.
There was. Actually, there was a response to that.
Mm.
Bear with me. Oh, yeah, Christy. Christy did mention.
Enjoyed being in Munster a lot.
Yeah. It was nice to get everybody's feedback about their relationships, how they started, and rock and metal and all that kind of thing. And it's amazing how many of our followers actually are into rock and metal. But then that's not really surprising because then you sort, right. But Christy, really interestingly, she said, because we mentioned the Stormtrooper t-shirt and how it fitted in about being short.
Yeah.
And Christy's other half was like, Stormtroopers are supposed to be tall. And I was like, said to her in the comments, in Star Wars A New Hope, I think it's
Princess Leia.
I might not have got the wording exactly right, but she looks at Luke Skywalker dressed as a stormtrooper and says, "Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?"
Fabulous line.
Yep, which is why you want to be a stormtrooper, isn't it?
Indeed, just so somebody can say, "Aren't you a little short?"
Yes.
To be a stormtrooper.
Yes.
Yeah, indeed.
But what gets me is they've used two adjectives to say the same thing.
Aren't you a little?
Little short.
Mm.
Yes. Right. I think.
That's a fine hat you're sporting.
Sorry.
Coughy, coughy, cough.
Yeah. So is yours. You've got it wearing it slightly wonky, of course, but...
Well, don't I always?
Yeah, but,
Christ. I'm on the last thread now.
That's a bit tight, that. It says Merry Christmas. I think we better go because we're about to...
I won't be here for the next one. Obviously off early hours of the morning to Wiltshire and Hampshire. Yeah. Not too far.
Back to our old stomping ground.
Indeed, Salisbury and Southampton.
In fact, you're delivering to one of your old employers.
One of my old employers, yeah. I've got to take some food into Bid Food tomorrow. So...
yeah, you'll be in the Downton area.
I will. But it's always a pleasure
Southampton.
to have a little laugh on this.
Yeah.
I hope it's been interesting. And we look forward to any comments you want to give.
Yeah, ask us a question. Ask us anything.
Bye for now.